Welcome, everyone, back to Retrothon 2025. This is One Piece Punch Battle. It is a plug-and-play TV game based off of the One Piece IP, and it plays like a Punch-Out game. It is another one of the kind of doing a, I don't know if it was intentional that way, but all three games that are super risky are run back to back, and this one's ending that little block for me. We're going to do our best. We're going to go through the One Piece story, but I'm going to be talking a lot about the game mechanics more than One Piece itself. If you are interested in that, you can always head over to the Anime Speedruns community Discord and talk about the anime as well there. But let's get the show started. Story mode will begin right. So I can reach over to my timer. Right now. Okay, so I'm using the little like yellow button on the console. It's a pretty unique console, and they have a proprietary like power plug as well that I recently picked up just in case, because I had an event where I ran in the past where this ran out of batteries in the event. So yeah, two Punch-Out style games, but this one is considerably it's easier in some ways, except for the final boss and some of the mini games. So this one, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to punch the balls back, and hopefully our sensor's working nice. We're not getting bazooka. That's what we're trying to get. We're trying to get bazooka and push this back. There we go. Move a little, scoot a little bit back here and try and get it on mark. Nope, timing was off. It's also not. So one thing with this game is that a lot of times you're just really battling the controls themselves. So, for example, bazooka is just me punching exactly at the same time straight out. Now, I didn't get that. Nope. 12 seconds. There we go. And that is the first game clear. So now we're going to go ahead. The kind of story of One Piece, just to give a brief run through, is that One Piece is trying, Luffy is trying to find the One Piece, and he wants to gather his friends, and the first person he comes across is Zoro, after he faces Buggy, and then later he'll also gather Nami and some of the other characters. You can play as Zoro in this game. However, the Zoro uses slice attacks, where Luffy uses actual punch attacks, and they tend to do a little bit more damage and be a little bit less finicky. What we can do here is we can make sure that we do our 1-2 punches clearly and do a little hit stun. Bazooka can actually hit stun some bosses, so if we're really good, we can keep hit stunning Buggy the Clown here, where we're going to get Ono, so our timing is on point. Oh, perfect timing. This should hit stun, and now we'll be able to do extra damage. We can kill just with bazookas over and over here. This might be perfect. No. Guarding, you have to hold these sensors just like this, and when you get stunned, which sometimes these super moves break your guard, you just need to like rapidly punch. Like most of this game really is just rapidly punching. If people are wondering like how you get your hands on this, it's kind of just luck at this point. A lot of the plug and play games are kind of hard to find, and they can run a pretty penny. But this game, I wish there was a way to back this up on some sort of emulation and outside proprietary software, because it was definitely ahead of its time. But they use these special sensors on the actual gloves, and you can this one I want to get a certain amount of fish slices here, because if we're able to slice the fishes in the right way, we'll get an extra health for how well we do at the mini game. So the better we do at the mini games, the more kind of chances we have in this game to pass at the final stage. So we definitely want to have a certain amount of really high scores on this. Even though this is like predetermined time, it's wait, did I only get one slice? Okay. Yes, as you can see, Zoro's swinging doesn't really make any sense. But I think we want to get about 30 if I remember. As you can see, the sensor's not 100% because like I'm swinging horizontal, but it's not giving me the horizontal slashes. So a lot of times you can just swing crazy and you'll get it. We got over 30 now. Here's me just standing still, and apparently the game is slashing. Okay, we got a good restore item there. Not full restore, but still decent. Is this before Wii? Yes, it is before the Wii, I believe. Actually, I think it's around the same time. I want to say it's 2003. 2003 or yeah, 2004. Okay, so it's right there. And you guys didn't get to see this, but when I was setting up for this game, sorry, this one we just have to stop Sanji from kicking us. We really just have to live in this one. I see now that the sensor is for some reason like a little bit pointed upward. So normally I'd be punching straight out, but because of the way the sensor's reading today, I'm starting to figure it out, so we'll probably get a little bit of a better time. Ideally, you want to do like a couple playthroughs of this so you figure out the sensor. Nice. Now we're getting bazooka all the time. Sorry, lots of mini games in this. But they're all required for story mode. Okay. Nice. Nice. Very clean. What was I talking about? So yeah, the sensors, it's the gray ones here on the side. So if you hold it like this is block. And I guess today me looking like I'm saying yippee is doing bazooka. You can also do like a slow punch, and there's like some hidden moves. So the hidden moves in this game, how to actually, like a hidden super, it seems to come out kind of randomly. But the guide, the manual for this game doesn't tell you clearly how to do it. Arlong is pretty straightforward. We can also just kind of stun him. The first three bosses are a bit slow, so there's nothing really we have to like worry about too much. When we do damage to them, obviously their gauge goes up, and so now they're at super gauge. So if we don't stun them, the moment they're able to move, they're going to go ahead and do their super move when they wake up. But Arlong should be stunned here. He can do sharks on darts, which is pretty scary. But if we actually build our meter quick enough, we should be fine. And usually the first hit won't stun, it's usually the second hit. So this is Gatling gun. You can get 16 hits. Sorry, 18 hits. 18 hits is the max. Sha. Yeah. Go ahead and guard. This one will probably stun, and then we gotta kind of do the same thing to get out of stun. One more Gatling. This should finish it. You kind of have. It's weird though. You kind of have to buffer. Oh no! It didn't read the last two. It didn't read the last two. It's a legit workout. Yeah. When I first did this run, I was in much better shape, but yeah, my goal for summer is to pull some more of these out and get back in shape and try and get some PBs. No, they did. You know, they made these games for that purpose, and I will say legitimately succeeded at that. Most recently did a blue dragon one, and that one, even though it's just using your fingers, you're holding your arms out the whole time. This one legitimately hurts your arms and trains you, so you know, really good design. Okay, this one, Nami is just going to steer the ship. I think we need like 3 or 4 treasure chests, and then we might get a little health bonus. Probably going to hit a rock here though. Yep. Is that a treasure or is that there's our second treasure. It is a little bit of RNG here. Are we going to hit that rock? Yeah, we are. Oh, I don't think I can get there in time. Yeah, I can't swing it. Oh, these rocks are not being nice. Yeah. Go ahead and get this treasure. Let's go left this time. Oh, more left. More left. Okay, 4 treasure boxes. That's pretty good. Can we get a 5th one? No, definitely can't get that. You know, every character from One Piece is kind of doing their role. Nami is navigating. You know, Sanji is cooking, and well, before he was kicking us, and Zoro's, you know, slicing and dicing and defeating the monsters in the sea to make sure that we have food. And we're going to be coming up on everyone's favorite. Chopper. It's one of my favorites. Chopper is super adorably cute, and Wapol is a really fun character to fight, because if the sensor's going to cooperate today, we will actually be able to stun lock Wapol completely throughout the whole match. You can't leave any pauses, and you don't want to do gatherings. It's 1, 2. I'm going a little bit too slow right now. I don't want to do bazooka. I want to do like left and right. Yeah, unfortunately I have to deal with this attack right now. See, it's giving me a bazooka, even though I'm not doing bazooka. I'm trying to hit 1-1. So what happens when you lose, you'll use your restore item, and so you're back in the fight, and this will restore about 75%. Not really, I did not want to use this here, but it's not the end of the world. We may have a continue on the final boss though because of it. Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm doing a 1 punch, but I'm getting bazooka. So you need to be able to do 1, 2, 1, 2, and unfortunately I have to be able to do that later on. So I may have to figure out how to position my body in order to get that hit. But there should be one more. See, yeah. If technically you can perfect this boss, but okay. Well, we got through this one. Unfortunately, well, the good thing is we start the match with full health, but we do need to figure out how to get our pistol attack to come out, because if we're not able to, and we need to be able to left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, the later bosses, especially against Crocodile, who's coming up. Smoker and Crocodile. Smoker's is basically this, you know, naval captain who's always chasing us. And okay, this one we gotta make. Okay, red. What was it? Red, green, blue? Yes. What's the next one? Green. No, not red. Green. Green. Blue. No, not. No, what are you doing? Blue. No, I'm hitting blue. I'm going this direction. Chopper, I'm going this way. Green. No, I didn't hit blue. Uh-oh. Red. Green. Okay. Come on, sensors. Red. We need to pass this one. We need the health. Blue. Okay. Green, green, red. So green medicine, green medicine, red medicine, red medicine. Please read. Please read the sensor. Blue, blue, red, blue. Was it green? No, it definitely was. It was red. Red, green. I'm not gonna make any time. But it's okay. We got the medicine. Yeah, yeah. That's almost full health. That's really good. Okay. Well, Chopper, I guess, just wasn't listening to us, so we didn't get to make the 100% medicine. But we'll go monster point for sure. Now this game goes up all the way to Skypiea, if you're wondering, in the anime and manga. So, you know, the final boss, of course, is an L. But he plays so much more different from everyone else that it's just really quite difficult. So this one, we always want to counterattack. We don't want to hit when Smoker's not doing anything. Because if we do, we get instantly counterattacked. Okay, I think it's like on the left a little bit, left and right. But we'll see. Okay, there's no stun on this, so I'm gonna get hit with white out real quick. Or sorry, white below. Wait for the attack. He'll reach for a sword. Sometimes he has a fake out. There we go. There's the timing I wanted. Let's see if we can get it perfect. Yeah, 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 yeah. There we go. Let's go. Okay, okay. Maybe that's done. Nope, not stunned yet. We're probably gonna get stunned from this. We'll hit the guard and wait for the counterattack. Wait, he's gonna reach for his. Oh, he's doing a foot. Get that infinite. Get that infinite going. So, the way the game reads it is if you're doing too many punches, it'll read as a super move. You're not going to give me the kill, really? Oh, 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 no, 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 no! Oh gosh, this is stunned. Okay, okay. Not yet. Wait for it. Nice, let's go. Pretty clean fight. Pretty clean fight. Yeah, Crocodile is like a very similar thing, but he has a thing where he'll move into the background of the stage, and you have to kind of read for that. And he has like one other like fake out move, and one where he'll hit left and he'll hit right, and so based on that is really where you're supposed to swing. So this one basically we're gonna turn. And we have to try and hit the ships. We don't. There we go. Should be good here. Did that hit one? Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, one more. 3 shots left. Good, good, good. Good job, Usopp. So, Usopp, at this point in the series, kind of like our technician and he's manning the cannons as the Navy chases us. And that one you just kind of have to move left or right, and you'll see that it blinks, and that's when you shoot. But again, the sensor, I think they must have known the game, because that one is one of the harder mini games, because a lot of times the sensor will roll, and so you'll move, but it stayed quite in place, so pretty happy with that. Alright, time for the Crocodile fight. Crocodile's animation, this is pretty cool, and he has a lot of different moves, so if you can recognize them, I'm going to call it out. We don't want to go swing arms too fast, because then we'll get gapped. So I'm trying to go nice and even. There, we got it. We're not going to get stunned from this. But oof. Hit by the super attack. It's like some P90, right? I mean, this might upset some people, but I like this much better than like the ring fit. Like, can we get the stun lock? Okay, almost. We're gonna have to deal with one more. Go for the guard. We can't hit yet. Again, if we... Yeah, that one you have to just... Yeah, so like when... You can tell when he's swinging his arm on the left side, that's basically an instant attack. So you just have to see it. If he does on the right, then obviously you have a little bit more time to punish. It's really up to this certainly is a video. This is a video game. Just if only the sensors said I wasn't fighting with the controls so much, it would be up there in one of my favorites. I still love this game, but yeah, it's definitely like a frustrating thing when you're like on record pace and the game just doesn't read a certain direction. Or this one's on another one of the hard ones, so we have to do clutch on the enemies that come out. We have to be really careful on this one, because if you don't screen wipe fast enough, they'll disappear and then appear and then move in front of you, and they can overwhelm the screen like really quickly. Pretty difficult to die on this one, but you I think it's like 4 hits or something. So remembering the order that everyone's kind of flying on the screen is really important. See there? So like when they disappear and reappear, it's based on like, you know, some time crisis kind of timing. So you can catch them, but it is not easy. And you lose time by doing the clutch. See, that one was unfair. Like, I was still in the animation of the other clutch, but we got through it. Like, Robin did her thing. Now she can go read her books and, you know, figure out her research and how to read all these like these glyphs and stuff. But yeah, clutch is an OP move. I'm a Robin fan, by the way. Just publicly say that out there. Alright, this is the Enel fight. So this is like, can be a little bit frustrating, because kind of like Crocodile, you have to see the counterattack the moment it happens, and Bazooka is, for the most part, kind of worthless here, except when you're building Gage. But he has an attack when he'll do his thing there. But yeah, he'll dodge, and then he can also sometimes counterattack after the dodge. So we need to make sure that we do this perfectly. He also builds meter really fast. And so the problem with this, right, is that this last shock does a tremendous amount of damage. Okay, but now we have our we didn't get the best move. We got a sniper on, but there's one other move that we can get that would have helped quite a bit. There's that lightning. So this is where it's bad. So when he stuns, he can stun us into his super. So he stuns, builds super. We're stunned right now. I can't do anything because this is automatic. So, and I'm still stunned, and then he can re-stun after super. I'm stunned again, and then he's gonna do super into me. So essentially, the way this boss fight can go is he does the lightning strike move. It's guaranteed stun if you get hit. Then he does so this one automatically happens. Yeah. No, come on. I did it. No. That's cheap. was a good hit. That was a really good hit. That's not enough damage. And now he's got... Alright, so we might die from this, because usually what happens, he'll do the lightning strike, super, which means we can't, if we get stunned, we can't get out. And then he'll do lightning after super. So you can get stunned into stun. So see, we're stunned here, he's gonna hit us. And maybe I can get away with it. Okay, oh no. So this is axe. This should do enough damage. We should get through this. Okay, so the good thing is we have health, so we did well enough in the mini games and up to this point where it's okay that we take number one stun. So you see we're gonna get the almost full heal. I think it's like 75%. Wait for the counterattack. There's that stun. And that's GG. Woo! Everybody, thank you for watching me flail my arms and do a nice little workout here. Yeah, as you can see, it took us a while to kind of get into the rhythm of things, but this really is kind of a brilliant game. It's probably one of the better of the plug and play games. There's a whole lineup of them. There's like 2 other boxing ones. I don't recommend them. The sensors even like worse on those. But very, very. Was it 5 seconds off of world record? That's unbelievable. Okay, I wasn't even paying attention. That is amazing. I definitely was in better shape when I did this. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I was just kind of in the zone. Yeah, I'm not like a punch out master or anything, but I enjoy those type of games and trying to throw good timing and figuring out enemy patterns, and I feel it's kind of adjacent to fighting games. I don't have too much more to add. Like, yeah, if you like kind of rare gamings and stuff, you know, come to my channel, talk about it. As far as like plug and play goes, there's some like article out there that was written about me for like the collection, and I'm still trying to preserve all this stuff. So the more people that know about it, the more these games get preserved, which is kind of my goal. I'll show the box off real quick here. So yeah, these are kind of pretty cool looking box as well. There are some Dragon Ball ones, but I haven't quite finished routing those and kind of took a break to do some other stuff. You see a very clean manual here. Just a lot of love and care was put into these, and I think it shows. A little bit ahead of its time, but I hope everyone enjoyed that. I really had fun running these really 1,000 calories burnt. I'll take it. I had fun running these, and I'm glad that Retrothon is kind of a place where I can challenge myself as a gamer and speedrunner, but also a place where I can show off all these rare games. So, you know, keep the conversation up, talk about what you saw today, and then maybe more people get informed, and someone out there will be passionate about like you know, cataloging the game or finding extra information about it. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Again, I did a bunch of really risky games which required a bunch of focus, so yeah, I don't know. My commentary is at like a 6 or a 7 today, but I just had so much fun to be here. I'll be back again with West Point Steve San. We're going to be running Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind after this, but there's a bunch of other games coming up. If you're tuning in, definitely tune in Kunio-kun's historical period drama, the Downtown Special. That is a fantastic game. I'm so glad someone is running that. Very, very difficult game to route. There's a lot of like technical stuff. I'm going to be around watching that. And then we've got another Downtown Nekketsu Monogatari, also by Seriya-san. And then they're doing River City Ransom, which is of course inspired by that, and Biker Mice from Mars. After that, it's going to be one. I'm going to be staying up, but yeah, David Keyson is going to be after that. Just a bunch of great runs. Stick around, don't miss it. I love this event. I always get to watch it every year. So thank you to the staff, and thank you everyone in chat for having me. And that's all for me. Take care.